How's it going, YouTube? Today we were talking about the Vertx EDC Ready backpack. It has been my everyday carry backpack for just over the last over the last 2 years. It's a great backpack. I love it. It has been the best EDC backpack that I have had the opportunity of using so far. But yeah, Vertx makes some great stuff. So stay tuned to find out why I love this backpack so much. Alright, so here we have the Vertx EDC Ready backpack. This backpack has been my backpack for probably almost the last 3 years now. It's awesome. Like I've had the the Maxpedition Condor 2 before this. I've had this Maxpedition, some sling pouch. Most of the stuff was Maxpedition that I had. I've had some other outdoor brands, but this has by far been the most durable and just overall like perfect design, at least for me. So we'll start here on the bottom, but you have some Velcro that you can put your patches on like this. Little nice Vertx logo, pretty discreet, which I like. You can't even hardly see it. On the bottom, you've got this, it's a different material than the sides or the rest of it, so it's not as shiny, and it doesn't appear to be ripstop. It's just kind of like a normal Cordura nylon. Here you have this pouch, which is what I'll call the admin pouch. So everything on the inside is all this tan color, which is good because it gives that contrast. So it's pretty straightforward in here. You can put some sort of whatever there. You can see kind of how I load this thing out in a video. Just check up there. And down below in the description, I'll put the full size, dimensions, and price and everything in there. So just kind of a mesh pouch here. All these zippers are super smooth, nice to use. And then these cutouts are perfect. Put 1 or 2 pencils in there. I put a spork in here, which is nice. Up top here you have this grab handle, which has come in handy a lot, and you also have one on the very top. But this is nice because you could just easily pick it up, and it kind of focuses all the weight right through here, which is nice. In here you have the same kind of setup, or the tan color in here, and then it's got this black portion here that just allows you to easily tuck that in, and you can run it more military-esque. It's less covert, I guess you would say, but it's got that tan color down here, which is nice. And then all this MOLLE webbing has Velcro on it, so you can put your patches on here and run it however you want. But yeah, so that's that part there. It is pleated on this portion, so it does actually allow for a good amount of expansion if needed. So over here you'll see, one thing I like about this is that all of these zippers are covered, so it does really help with the water resistance. This back one isn't, but I'll explain what that is in a minute. But all of these are covered, and these zippers have been super durable, held up really well, and I haven't had any issues. I've only had it in light rain. I haven't left it out in anything serious, but if you'd like to see a waterproof test, leave a comment down below, and if we get enough thumbs up, maybe we could do that. So more kind of pencil pouches here, or whatever you want to do with these. They're kind of that soft, like hook and loop kind of feel. So it feels like part of Velcro, which is actually what it's meant for, because you can buy attachments. I think they're called the origami attachments, and you put them on here, and you can kind of stick whatever you want on this material here. So it's got a fairly decent size pouch here, which I put most of my wires and a notepad in there. And then in here, I put an iPad, or even a computer. I have a 13-inch MacBook Pro, and it fits in here perfectly. But its original design was obviously for like a bladder, like a Camelback. So you can put that in there, and it allows you to feed it through here. Or you can put headphones and then drop it in this pouch, which I've done a few times. Just wire them through, unless you have wireless, which I will have some good ones coming in here soon. On the side here, you've got a water bottle pouch, and that was really big for me, to make sure I had a water bottle pouch. And I didn't really think, design wise you would care about it. It's like, it's a pouch, put your water bottle in it, who cares? But I have actually really liked how this one's set up. It's got this pull tab here, so you can either pull it, makes it easier just to fit the water bottle in there, and it's got some elastic here. I'll zoom in a little bit. Some elastic here that you can tighten this up, so if you want to just store stuff in there, it will be fairly secure. The other thing nice about this is when you're putting a water bottle in, you can actually kind of use that to help guide the water bottle into that part. So I'll show you kind of what I mean, but it just basically helps it to align it in there, and when it's on your back, it just easily goes in there. So you've got one on each side, and I just put a tripod on this side, so a Gorilla Pod. They're fairly large. You can fit a full-size Hydro Flask in here. It will push out a little bit on the inside, so if you have a bunch of stuff in here, you just have to be aware of that. This handle here is sewn in. I haven't had any issues with it coming apart, ripping. I've had other backpacks where I tear these things up, but it's been really solid. I've got a lot of dog hair and stuff in here, like I said. I use this thing all the time. And then this strap goes all the way through. You've got your sternum strap here. I've never disconnected it, but from what I understand, you can unclip this and you can move it around. It's been in a good spot for me there. You can unclip these, and you can either tuck these away. There is a side strap pouch here, so if you really wanted them out of your way, you could kind of tuck them into this. That I don't think was the intent for this. This, from what I understand, is kind of used as you're holding it almost as like a shield, I guess. And there's a plate in there, and you can actually swap it out with an armored plate. Got a hip strap here, nothing more than to really keep it from swinging, but you can tuck this away in here. I just clip it together. I've tightened it down. It probably would be better just to tuck it away, but I don't know, I found it. Sometimes I use it, so I keep it out. And then one thing I like that they did was with the strap, there's Velcro on the ends of them, so you can roll them up, so you don't have all those stupid extra pieces hanging off. So it's all fairly compact here. This is probably one of my favorite parts, just because you could put if you don't carry a gun on you, you could put a laptop or whatever back here, and it's secure because it's against your back. Most people aren't really looking back there when they go through a backpack, but it does have this big handle here, and you can just pull that up And if you have a gun, you can reach in here and grab it out. So I do keep my gun in there. And yeah. So it's fairly large. You know, it takes up the whole back of the backpack here. And it's got that strap so you can just put your gun in here. And actually mount it on there so it doesn't move around, or it doesn't have to be in a pouch. And then in here is that plate. So it's like this is a hard plastic. I haven't had it break down at all. You know, and it's not uncomfortable because this thing's pretty padded, as you can see. So that's pretty much it. As far as the backpack goes, I have a few Vertx products, and honestly, they're one of the companies that I enjoy supporting because they do make such a good product. Them and REI are probably my two favorite brands, if you will. But yeah, just the minor details like the logo on the, you know, the pull cord here, and the different color interior. So if you're thinking about getting this backpack, hands down, I give it 2 thumbs up. It's definitely something that is worthwhile as far as the investment and the cost. You know, if you want a slightly bigger backpack, if you want like a 3-day or a week backpack, this probably isn't there. This is more definitely, like they say, the EDC ready, maybe 24 to 48 hours at most, if you're looking for like a bug out bag. But for my use, it just carries my extra stuff for day to day, and my 72-hour bag is in my truck at all times. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, tap that like button, that thumbs up button, whatever you want to call it. Hit the notification bell and subscribe. And yeah, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see from me and what your favorite EDC backpack is. I've had a few options and I'm looking to change some stuff up this year. So if you got any good suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. If you are into the whole EDC thing, go ahead and check out my latest video. It'll be up here somewhere or in the description down below. And yeah, click on that video, kind of see what I carry. That's going to be changing this year a lot, but it's kind of a basis to start from. So anyways, have a wonderful day, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.